So what kinds of fun stuff does MailPoet do?
Well, let's see. Hold on a second. I want to make sure I'm recording this. Hold on.
Okay.
It is recording. Okay, good. Well, it does what I just said.
Oh,
I mean, you could do other things like there are, you could have a pop up, but you don't like pop ups. You could do like different kinds of things. So let's just get this thing cracking here. So here's your
well,
website.
actually, before you go any
Oh,
further, I mean, I
yeah.
have decided to go with the pop-up. I think that's
All right.
the better
Well,
way to go.
okay. Well, a pop up requires customization, so it doesn't do a pop up out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's some coding and customization. I'm going to show you without a pop up. Okay.
All right, let's take a look.
Yeah. There is. I mean, it doesn't do. It does a lot. Okay. For a free plugin, it does a lot. But it also does. I just read somewhere in the support that it does a pop up, but you have to do some kind of back end coding to do this. One thing I want to do is when you get notified about your updates, you need to come here to your site and update.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm going to do this right now.
Okay.
And so here are the two plugins to update. And we're going to
Yeah,
update.
I was going to ask you to do a little maintenance for about 2 or 3 minutes before we started. Because I didn't get any notification for updates, but I just go in randomly and just take a look.
Here you have a plugin called WP Update Notifier,
Mm-hmm.
which is active. All right.
Yep.
Let
Mm-hmm.
me just take a look at something. Okay, settings. All right. Here's the email address it's being sent to.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that email address?
Um, there was a lot of confusion around the email addresses. That's my Bluehost, and that's supposed to bounce over to my other email. So it might have gotten lost in there, and I just didn't
Okay.
didn't see it.
Well, I gotta get that worked out
But
because
I can always, yeah, I can always double check. I can always go back and.
all right, because the way your website works, which is fine, but I recommend using your domain for your email address, but you need to configure it so that when somebody sends you an email to this email address, you get it. Okay, as whether
Yeah. Well, we tested this out before, and everything's
okay,
fine. So
all right,
yeah.
all right. So let me go back.
Yeah, this is the Bluehost email address that bounces over to my business address. So,
All
but
right. When
I'll
you when
double
we set
check.
up the Mailchimp, well, I'll show you in a second. I mean the Mailchimp, the Mail Poets. All right, hold on. So let's just do these two and update. I got that, and we're gonna apply,
Okay.
update, and your backup I did check is working now. Okay,
Okay, good.
so that's good. All right.
Yeah, I get little notifications just about every day. That it's when it's backing up, and yeah,
Usually,
I see.
sometimes you might get an error, a message that it didn't back up, and that might mean because the connection between you and Dropbox broke. So I ignore those for a day or two, and if it persists, then it has to be fixed. But usually it's just because
Oh, I hadn't seen that. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
it hasn't happened, but it may happen.
Good. Okay. Thanks for the heads up.
Okay, the internet's really going slow for me today, so this could take forever today. I don't know why it's taking so long.
No, I have a good feeling about today. I think it's going to be pretty simple and pretty
Well,
easygoing.
all right, and so we got the now let's install. Now I've already installed it. I have to activate the plugin.
Oh, did you really? Oh, cool.
So I just installed it, but I haven't activated the plugin. So let's do that.
And is what it just called Mail Poet? That's it?
Yeah, MailPoets Newsletter. It's a very popular plugin. It's been
Oh, cool.
downloaded about 4,000, 4 million times. So that's a
Nice.
lot, right? That tells you something. Okay,
Yeah.
it
I
isn't
had uh, I
1,000.
had done some research. I think I sent you the couple of the
Yeah,
names, but
yeah.
it's
But
good. I always love a recommendation from you because it just,
well,
you know,
I don't know everything. I mean, I know
well,
a
it's not
lot.
about knowing everything. It's just that you have more contact with this than
Right.
I do,
I
so
agree with that.
it's just
And
simple,
not
simple
just you,
math.
but with most people. Okay, MailPoet Newsletter, activate. You know,
There we go.
so
Now, let me ask you a question. Some
all
people
right.
say they call it a newsletter. Some people call it an email. Are they one and the same? Like, what are we talking here?
Well, what do you? This will be
Like,
a. You can do this any way you want, but it will be an email that will be sent out to people after
Yeah.
you post something, or if you just want to send out an email to everybody, forget about posting. You just want to send an email to somebody, everybody.
Well, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here. I want something where I can capture people's email addresses,
That's
right?
right. That's right. And don't you want,
Okay.
for the purpose of?
I have I wrote a little like a little report, like a little blurb, and I want to get it, give it away for free, and I want to have people get their email addresses so that later on when I get my books out, and when I create
Okay.
a new post, I
All
can,
right.
have
Okay.
viewers come back on,
Mhm.
for traffic.
All right. That's what this does. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to go over here to, let's see now, Mail Poet. Okay.
All right.
Right over here, and I'm going to go over to settings. Now you're in a good mood today. Settings.
Well, this is like a little Christmas present for me. This is, I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I'm happy that I'm going to get this in before Thanksgiving, and I can post something online and say, share the thank you card, and when people go on, I can get email addresses because I won this publishing package, and the
I
book will
know.
be coming out in the spring, so I'm going to need to start capturing addresses. So this is very exciting for me.
All right. Well, it should be. Okay. So,
Yeah.
so once you install this, I went over to MailPoet. Now you can read this stuff up on your own. There's a little video over here, but I'm going to click on settings. Okay. So this is MailPoet settings, and we'll start over here. Now, you might as well give me. It's a good idea to put in your real address, okay, into this box over here. It helps. It helps your emails get to the senders, and so that it's not considered spam. All right. I can put this in now. You can do this later. All right. So
Are you talking about my email address
no,
that
your
I?
real physical address, like 136 Pershing Avenue, Nutley, New Jersey, or something like that.
Why would I? Why isn't that scary? Like, why would I do that?
You would do that because there are filters in the email program, their email systems that your email is going to pass through, and that when there are certain protocols used by people who are sending out mass emails, which is what you're going to be doing,
Okay.
and they're looking to see if they're legitimate or not. Now, spammers tend not to ever put in a real address. So this is a little,
Oh.
that's exactly what this is, a little clue to the email system that says this is not a spammer. This is a legitimate person, and it gives a higher probability that your email will get to the intended recipient.
Oh, well, I had a question that just popped up into my head. I mean, it just popped up this second. Maybe I should get like a PO box.
You could. I don't think that would hurt. It's up to you. But I'm gonna leave it blank. I just want you to know that's the first thing I did was I went into settings, basic, in this very first box over here. I would put in an address. Okay.
Okay, so it's settings. I would find that in the pop-up settings.
No,
In
you
the
find it
plugin.
in
Sorry.
settings over
Okay,
here, and then in basic. Okay, the first
basic.
tab.
Okay.
And then this is the email address that you would be using. Now, you might want to use the AN email. Right now I'm going to leave it here. You could always come back and change it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
Mhm.
let's just leave that for now. And I want, if I were you, I'd want to get notifications when somebody subscribes. Okay.
Yep.
You might also want to get notifications when they unsubscribe. Do you want that?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoops. This is unsubscribe. Yeah.
Daily
Right.
summary.
Yeah. Do you want to? No, don't bother with the daily summary. Okay.
I have a question before
Yeah.
you go any further.
Yeah.
The people that sign up don't see this email address. It just goes to this address.
This is just a notification that when somebody subscribes or unsubscribes, you will get it.
Yeah. Okay, I like that email address. I'm good with that.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to leave this email. You could always change these email addresses later. Okay. It just I just want you to be I want you to be aware of this.
Yeah.
All right. Here, I couldn't quite understand this when I was working with this, but what I did was because I did a little test, I used the same email address over here.
Mhm.
And because you don't have an info address, I have a feeling. I don't know why there's two. Okay. So,
Oh, you forgot the J. There you go.
right. Okay. All right. So I just did that and it worked. Okay. And here are some other options that you can either leave as is or come back and change. I'm not going to spend any time with this. Now, one thing I do want to call your attention to is when a subscriber goes through the whole process of subscribing and then confirming their subscription, you may want to take them to a specific page to thank them for their subscription. Okay. In which case, you will need to create a page. These are your pages now. Well, you wouldn't want them to go to these pages, probably, right? Maybe you'd want to create a page called "Thank you for subscribing to my newsletter," and that's it.
Okay.
But right now, they're
Well,
not. They're not.
let me just ask you a question. That takes them away from whatever it is they're reading or doing, and then they have to go back, and all that, right?
Well, what happens is when they subscribe, they'll get an email that says, "Please confirm your subscription," and then they click on that email, and then it will take them to a page that says, "Thank you for subscribing." That's sort of what you'd want. In other words, there's a double.
Okay.
After they fill out the form and send it to you, they will get an email that they must click on a link to confirm their subscription. Otherwise, their subscription dies. That's very
Got it.
okay. Yeah, it's called a double opt-in, and they have to do that.
Got it.
Right. And now, any changes that we made, you got to save. So we did that. Okay. The next thing I want to do.
Well, before you go any further, where it says unsubscribe page, MailPoet page.
Right.
Do I need to go?
Yeah.
No.
You want.
No. Go one down. Where'd you go? The last one, the unsubscribe page, the page itself. Last one on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, that we were just talking about. What do I need to do?
The same. Wait a second. I'm thinking of something else. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Here's what you want to do. You want to create. You can't. I just said create a thank you page. That's not where you want to create. That's not for this. For this. So scratch what I said about the thank you page. Create like you can opt. It's up to you. I wouldn't bother creating an unsubscribe page that says sorry that you're. I would just leave it this way. Is what I'm saying. Just leave it as right where it is. So don't touch it.
What is MailPoet page? That's what I'm going to create going forward.
No, you're not going to create anything. They will be taken to a MailPoet page that'll say sorry that you unsubscribed. Okay. I wouldn't.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I said thank you. I was wrong.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I'm clear now. We can move forward. I'm clear.
All right. Now, I'm going to navigate away from this page just after doing the basics, and I'm going to do what I want to do, which is set up my first list. So to set up my list, let's see. Let me see if I remember how to set up lists. Just give me a second here. Let's see what we have here. I think I could do it because the list is really your list of subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
So add a list, right? Add subscribers. Now, if you have subscribers already, you could do it manually, but I'm going to assume you don't have any subscribers yet, right?
Well, I have some emails, but
yeah. Okay, you can go in here and add your subscribers this way, but you're going to do them from your website. So this is the manual way. This is the way you're going to do it from your website. So add a list. Okay, we're going to create a list. And someday we'll get there. Okay. And what's the name of the list? Because you could have different lists. Okay, we could have a list for this and a list for that and a list for this. Let's just have one list right now. Okay,
Oh, all right. Let's just name it general for now. Okay.
Perfect. General list. Okay. And you can put it in the description. I'll do it real quick. No one sees us but you.
Okay.
All right, so we'll do that. Okay. And all right, now we have a list of lists, and we have the general list, and no one is subscribed to this one. This was automatically done when you just started MailPoets, but we're going to put everybody into general list. Okay. So we have that list. Now let's go back to settings. All right. And so you could have started with settings first. I mean, with subscribers first is probably what I should have started with, but that's all right. And now we're going to do the forms. So we did the.
Hang on, before you go there, I have some email lists that I'm going to be wanting to put in there.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Good question. All right. So let's go back to where we were.
Okay.
That's a very good question. And let's click on the general lists because you want to keep your list separated, right? You want to target whatever email, you want to make sure that, let's say you have 10 addresses, then you're just going to add subscribers right here to the list, okay? Now let's just take a quickie look at that. And you can put their email in, okay?
Perfect. Yep.
And just make sure that you're adding it to the right list, okay? That's all. And you are.
Simple enough. Okay.
You can also add it. Look at this. It gives you the other two lists over here. So you could.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you want to make sure general list is the one that you want to list. You add to. Okay. All right. Back to settings. Yes. It's really amazing. It's a pretty detailed, pretty good plugin. Okay. Forms. So we were at basic first. Okay. Now we're in forms, and we're going to create our own form. So MailChimp gave you a form to start with, but we're going to create a form. And this is going to be the thing that where people are going to input their username, their email address and their first name and all that stuff. Okay. Well, you can add. So by default, they give you email. But if you go over here on the right-hand side, it says add new fields. Now, a field, the word field means the box for your first name or the box for your last name or a box for something. Okay, that's a field.
Okay.
And I'm just going to, this is so nice and simple. I'm going to just pick up first name over here and just drag it right into here.
Nice.
It is nice. And you can reorganize. I guess you could drag, you can change them around the order. I don't know. I'm going to assume you can't. I'm not going to just worry about that right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. First name, email, and then there'll be a little subscribe button. Just leave it right there. Okay. And this will apply to the general list. Okay. This is for the general list. Okay. You can put a little bit of information over here that will show up when they fill out the box. This is the information that will show up on your web page directing them what to do.
Okay.
You change the wording, but that wording looks okay.
That looks good to me.
Yep. So let's save that. Okay. And we're done with that, believe it or not. Now we have to put the form on your website, okay? Because, we have to have a little box for them to fill out, which will say first name, email address. For that, we go over to widgets. Oh, I should have asked you, what do you think you do? Okay.
Yeah.
You would have known. Yes, you do. And then you'd go over here to widgets, okay? Now watch this. This is very cool.
Funny, because I always forget this part. This part makes me crazy.
Widgets. Well, I wonder why.
Yeah. That's why that's why I keep paying you, because I'm afraid of widgets.
There's nothing.
You would think that widgets was a big scary monster under my bed.
It's not. Okay. But here now, by adding the MailChimp plugin, you get a little. I'm sorry, I keep calling it MailChimp because I know MailChimp.
I know it's. Yeah, I hear you.
So if I say MailChimp, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
So by virtue of the fact that you added the MailPoets plugin, you get a new widget. And you see this widget over here? I'm going to drag it, and I'm going to put it right into your sidebar, and I'm going to put it right up above the search bar. Okay, you can always change it. In fact, I didn't put it above the search bar.
Where'd it go?
It's over here, so I'm going to move it up over here. Okay? Now, I'm going to configure it, so I'm going to click on this little chevron, okay? And it says the title. So subscribe, or you can put subscribe to our newsletter or whatever words you want to change. That will appear on your website. All right? You need to choose the list that you want. Let me see. Subscribe to our... I'm sorry, that's not. Select a form. No. What happened to the form? That's not good. What did we pick? We used.
Say again?
Wait a second. Where's our? Let's just hold on a second. Can you hold on a second, Ann? All right. I'm sorry. So what we should be seeing is It says select a form. Well, the form that we created is not showing up there. Let's take a look at that form. So we're going to have to go back over here to MailPoet, and I'm going to look at subscribers. And where's that form that we made? There were two.
Maybe we didn't save or something.
Well, that's what I'm beginning to think, but it should. No, let me see. No, not subscribers. Hold on a second.
Settings.
No, it wasn't in settings. Just where are the lists? Edit lists. Now here, my first list, WordPress users general list. All right, let me go back to the plugins for a second. We'll figure this out. Widgets. And new form. Oh, maybe it's this one. All right, maybe that's what it is. Subscribe to our newsletter. I'm not sure. We'll test it out. Okay. Let me see. It also says create a new form. We've already done that. Subscribe to our newsletter. All right. Okay, so let's just take a look at what this did for a second. All right, so I'm going to look at your website this way. No, not this. Just give me what. This is not your website, okay? This is something that I want to just check something real quick that I was trying something out on before. Give me 1 second here because I had to do a little checking out widgets. This will look like your website, but it's not your website. New form. Okay, let's use new form. Go back to here I am. Let's use new form. All right. All right, now. Let's close this. And all right. Now, this is your website, okay, obviously. But I want to tell you something. This is a very good little trick that I'm about to show you when you're testing things out and working on your site. I've logged in. I'm using the same browser. What browser do you use?
Google Chrome.
Perfect. Okay. And with Google Chrome, you have an option. If you go on to File, you can log in. You see where it says New Incognito Window?
I use that, yeah.
Oh, then you know it. Okay. How'd you know that? Did I show you that?
I don't use that for this. I use it for business. But you can go ahead and show me
All
what
right,
you were
well,
going to do.
the advantage of doing that is you're going to use your site, but you're going to stay logged. You're going to use your site like any old user, but you're still logged in to your admin back here with this other browser. Okay.
And what is the advantage of that?
So that you don't have to keep logging in and out of your site.
Got it.
To test things out. That's the advantage. Okay. So now, if I go to one of your pages or one of your posts, you now have a subscribe to our newsletter section. Okay?
Okay.
Now I'm going to subscribe and see what happens. Let's give it a test. You always want to test stuff out. Okay? Don't just put things there and go, okay, it works.
Yeah. You always want to test.
Yeah, because that's not how things work. All right, I'm gonna subscribe. I'm gonna use joyofcode.com, and I'm going to subscribe. Okay, so let's see what happens, and I'll get a little message up here. It's like, boy, this thing's taking forever today. Jeez.
I'm gonna bounce over to my email too.
Okay.
In the meantime.
So what you might get is that after I complete the subscription process, you should get an email that says I've subscribed. I haven't completed it yet, so you won't get anything yet.
Okay.
While we're waiting, let me go back to the admin over here. Okay. And I want to show you something. We'll go back to MailPoet, and we'll go back to settings. Okay. Oh my goodness. I mean, I think it's on vacation. Here we go. All right. So you know about Basic. We did create a form. So what I'm waiting for now, okay, is as your new subscriber, I'm about to get an email that'll say something. This will be in the subject line, and this will be in the body of the email. You can change this, is what I'm saying. Okay. In other words, I'm going to get. Now, I wouldn't change the link that they're supposed to go to confirm the email. Don't change that. That's what that'll be. But you can you can certainly change the message. I just want you to know where you can change.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's I don't want any bells and whistles on this.
And now
I'm in a simple, get her done kind of mood today.
Okay, well, you can change it anytime you want. Okay.
Okay.
And over here, you get a confirmation page. Now, this is what you get. Let me just see what this says here. Or this is like a thank you.
Click on the link. They will do the page of your choice.
Okay. So this is what I was talking about before. Okay. Here's where you can create a thank you page. After they click on the link in their email for the confirmation, you can create a thank you page. You don't have it now, but it would be listed here, and you would select thank you. Okay. Here we have test. Okay. Well, don't use test, but you would use whatever page you create.
So why don't we just go ahead and do that real quick and just create a page that says thank you.
You can do that now. I want to move on. There's lots more to do. So now let's just go back to the browser that we were looking at here. Here we go. All right. And here, finally, okay, we get a little message that says, check your email. And I'm going to check my email.
Okay.
And let's just check my email. Here, howdy. Okay, here it is. Okay.
Oh, okay, there it is. Yep.
Now.
Oh, it says test.
Oh, this was earlier today. This is not the one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So this is not right. Sometimes these emails end up in junk. Okay. I don't know what you can do about it, and sometimes they take a while to get there. I don't have it yet. Did you get it? You haven't gotten anything from your end.
Oh, I can go check. Let me see.
I don't know if you will yet because I haven't.
No, I just checked. There's nothing there.
Now, I am technically not a confirmed. I haven't been added. Let me just see if that's true, that I haven't been added to the list. Subscribers. Okay. And. Oh, I have been. Now, that's kind of strange. But unconfirmed. Okay, so that means I'm not really there yet. Okay, which is kind of good for you to know, because if somebody does go into the system but they don't confirm themselves, then you can send them an email. Would you please confirm yourself? Or you could ask that you could do it yourself. Okay. In other words, you could go in here. In fact, let me just see if this is true. I'm going to assume you can do this. I'm not 100% sure, but the system is so good. This plugin is, there you go. It says unconfirmed. You can change it. Okay, isn't that good?
Oh, good.
Okay,
so I don't have
very
to
cool. Very cool. So if it doesn't go through, or hey, they just you know them and you want to do it, just do it. Okay, that's really good. I love that. That is fantastic. I really like this plugin. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Okay. And it's got my email address and it's got me in there.
Okay.
Fine. Okay.
Before we go any further, I have a question. My intention for this meeting was I have created a small little report, and I had a little blurb like. But
you can't do that until we do this, right?
Well, I don't know if if we're on the right track. That's why, I want to
All
make sure that.
right, then maybe I'm doing everything wrong. What is it that you want to do?
I created a special report for free as a giveaway
Right.
to get people to subscribe. That's really it. And I created instead
That's
of
not
just.
what That's not what I heard in your email. Okay, that's a different kind of a thing. I mean, you might be able to use. Well, here's what you could do. Okay, when somebody now you could do this man. I mean, I don't know if you could do this Here's what you could do. Oh, this is not that difficult. Okay. Um, when
See
you
here, I just wanna,
well,
before we go any further, when I had contacted you, I said that I have a special report. I want to use it to capture email addresses. And I gave you a couple of names of pop-up plugins, and one of them was Pop-up CE
yeah,
and
but
Pop-up Ultimate. And
so would you like them to go to a page, let's say the thank you page, and then they can download it from there,
I want them to know first I want them to know
right?
when they come onto my site. I
Okay,
want a pop-up to appear like on the sidebar or
okay.
at the point of exit. And I wanted you to show me how to attach my report via PDF and install
Well,
the plugin
you can't
and
do
all
any
that.
of that's the last thing you do. Okay, that's not the first thing you do. So no matter what you pick, you've got to set everything up first, right?
Okay, but is it going to be in the form of a pop-up or is it just going to be stagnant on the site?
That's not relevant. Either I mean you could do either one. That's not the point. The point is where in the process do you want them to download the file? And there's a way to do that with what I'm doing, okay?
Okay, great. I wanted to
Well,
make sure that we were on the same page.
and let me show you where you would do this in the process. All right? Well, the way I would do it with this plugin is that after let me go back to your site. So when you go over here, you might want to put some kind of underneath here. Subscribe to our newsletter and get a free blah blah blah. Okay, get a free report. Okay, are you with
Okay.
me?
Now, well, here's my question. Define a newsletter. Something that goes out once a week, updates,
Whatever.
blah.
I don't have any definition. It's whatever you.
Because I really wanted to avoid the word newsletter. I just
Then,
want to give away this free report in order to capture email addresses.
all right, then use another word. You could just say, I don't know what you want to do.
Like
Uh,
I actually have something written. Hang on, let me
okay.
go over there. Okay,
All
hang
right.
on. Um, Free report, unheard of caregiving tips, and then the name of the report, and then sign up below.
Well, what you want to do is work that all into this kind of information up here. Okay, and then they would still give you their email address.
Yes,
Yeah.
I didn't want it to be subscribed to our newsletter. I want it to be specific for this report.
You can change that, right?
Let's do it now. Yeah, let's do it now.
Well, all right. So now what you could do, they don't give you a whole. Here's what you could do. All right. So what would you want to put in there for subscribe to our newsletter? We could take that out and put in.
Okay, I will give you. Let me get back to that page. I have to click out from you and go over there. Um, Hang on.
All right.
So how many words do I have?
Well,
Just
I don't know. I don't know if there's a limit to how many words. I wouldn't put too many words.
okay,
If
yeah.
if you want to have
Okay.
more words, okay, what I would do. Let me just see something real quick.
I just want to keep it simple. I don't want to,
What do you want to put in there?
I'm gonna put free report,
Okay. Um,
4 free tips,
for free tips.
4 free out of the box.
For as in the number.
I'm sorry. Number 4,
Right.
out of the box tips for ultimate self-care. We'll start with that, and then just want to see if it's going to work.
For ultimate what?
Self-care.
Okay. All right. So now.
So you did that right in the widget section?
Yeah. Well, it's a
Okay.
widget.
And then,
Why didn't it show up here? Hold on. I thought I saved it. Did I not save it? I did. Oh, because I'm logged. Jeez. Hold on. That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to use now.
but I'm going to ask you to hold on just for 1 second,
All right,
okay?
no
Just give me
problem.
1 second.
Okay. What is going on? Subscribe to it. Oh, Jesus God. Where is this?
Okay, I'm back.
All right. I don't know why this.
Take that out. Well, take that out. I'm not gonna use those words exactly. I'll tell you when you're ready. You just let me know.
Go ahead.
Okay, hang on a second here. I gotta click off. Okay, it's gonna be free report, : 4 free tips to give you the caregiver's edge.
4. Now, why it's not registering is another story here. Let's just take a look.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea why that's not working. Subscribe to our newsletter. Huh.
Yeah, I'm on my site too. I see it's not working.
Yeah. We changed the title.
Create a new form.
No. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let's see. Well, just give me a second. Let's see. MailChimp's subscribers. Let's take a look at. There's nothing in the forms. Oh, wait a minute. This is not what I want. This is, I don't want this either. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I may be doing something. Let's just take a look here. I think I know what I was doing wrong. I may have been using the wrong, let's see. Good. I was using the wrong website. Give it to me again, Ann.
Free report for
Colon or semicolon or colon?
colon,
Right. Go ahead.
for free tip
For.
to give you the caregiver's edge.
All right. Now we should be in much better shape. Okay. And
So what was the problem? What happened?
you don't even want to know. It's just
okay. If it doesn't concern me, I don't want to know.
No, you don't. It doesn't concern you. All right. All right. There we go. Much better.
Okay, much better.
Yeah. And let's see the email because I subscribed. Okay, that what I did doesn't change a thing as far as the subscription goes.
All right, I'm gonna go check on mine too and see if I got anything.
All right.
Yeah, yep. I didn't get anything.
And we're using, let's see, the email that we're using is the correct email address, right? Let me just see something. Email.
You know, I'm going to check something too on my other email. Double check.
All right. This should work.
I'm just checking.
Okay. It's just.
Yeah, no, nothing came in.
All right. Okay.
Okay, sign off there. Yeah, no, nothing came in.
All right. No, it was before that time too. All right, let's come back to that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got. Hold on. No. All right, we can come back to that. Chances are it's something that can be fixed, but not yet. Okay. All right. I want to do setting up an email. Let's just do this for argument's sake. We're going to go over here to subscribers. I want to check this out too. I'm going to go over to subscribers where we were before, and now here's you are automatically subscribing. Here I'm subscribed to general list. It was unconfirmed. I want to change that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to change it to as a subscriber, okay, so that I can test to see whether I get an email.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. Right. Okay. So that's like what we've just done is one half the process. Somebody comes to the site, they subscribe. Now, as far as downloading, this is really important. When somebody confirms, okay, that after they've gotten their email, they've confirmed, they're going to click on a link that says, let's say, takes them to the thank you page. You're going to there have a link where they can download the what format is the report in?
PDF.
Okay, then you can have them here download the PDF, and they'll click on a link and they'll download the PDF.
Let's do it.
Well, you got to give me. All right, we'll do that. You know what? Well,
Are you waiting on an email to come back to you? Is that what you're
I
waiting on?
still I want to definitely want to see that, but I don't want to wait time. Let's just do that. Okay. So here's your site. Let's do pages. Doing the email is the easiest part. Okay, this is the trickier stuff. And let's just say add a page, correct?
Okay.
In fact, before we do that, I want you to upload your PDF to your library.
Okay.
As you're doing that, I'm going to set up the page.
Okay.
Now, when they get this report, is there anything else that you're going to do with them, or is that it? They're done. I mean, do you want to send them out further information? Don't when you write a post, don't you want them to get notification?
Yes. Yes. I'm just waiting for this to come up. Okay, here we go. Yes, the answer to the question is yes.
And you can change these words. I'm going to do, oops, sorry. Let's do. Okay, did you put it in?
Yep.
Okay. Now, like I said, you can change all this. All right. So.
Well, now I got to get back over to your screen. Hang on.
Right.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
So it's now in the media library.
Just you put FDOR. Oh, where'd you go?
I'll change it.
Okay, hang on. What were you doing? Creating a page? Is that what you're doing?
I've done that already.
Okay, now is that going to show up? Is that going to show up on my homepage? Or thank you as a page?
Not going to show up anywhere yet. We haven't published it. We haven't done anything yet.
Okay.
This is the PDF?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just we'll make the PDF a link. Okay. And now.
Oh, so you did add media and then you just created it to show up as a link. Got it.
I guess you could do. Well, you can edit this. Let's just see how this is going to work, okay?
Well, just take out that D. Just make it a 4. Or take out the D. On the first sentence, you have thank you FDOR.
No one's going to see it. All right, so now we're going to do. I'll just preview this. Let's just take a look. And there it is. It was just downloaded.
Oh, I see that. Okay, I didn't see that right away. Okay.
Okay. So it just got downloaded. All right. So you can go back and change and edit and fix this up. All right. Now here's what I want to do though.
And I would do that going in through the page.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to publish this page. Okay. We're going to publish the page. Okay, I love that. And I want to just check on something real quick to make sure this doesn't get into. I'm sure it didn't. Hold on a second. All right. And then the other thing I want to do to hook this up to MailPoet, we want to do this. Go over to MailPoet, go over to settings. I guess, yeah. Right. And the way this will work is forms. Sign up confirmation. So when they complete the process now, okay, it'll take you to that page.
Thank you, Paige.
All right. And that page has the link to download the file. Okay?
So did you save it?
I did.
Okay.
And there it is. Save.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, can we test this by doing it through like maybe my email, or just want to see what it looks like when it comes?
Well, I want, so far, that's not what I want. I want to know, all right. I want to see if we can fix this email, but before we do, I just want to go real quick through creating an email, okay? Because maybe you don't want to send out email. I don't know. You do. You said you do. You told me you did. So
email for every time. Just slow down. An email for letting them know when I've created a new post.
Exactly, or whatever.
Okay. Yes.
Or whatever reason for you want to send out email.
Yes.
It could be any reason you want. Okay. So for that, you would go over to newsletters. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because I want to see what we can do about the email, the confirmation. And this might have to be something on the Bluehost side of things on the email. Let's just see. 5 minute. Okay, so they gave you an email already, okay, to get started with. But let's just create our own from scratch, okay? So I'm going to go over here, create a new email.
Create a new email, okay.
Yeah, so now I'm in newsletters, create a new email. And let's just call it a test email, okay? No one's going to get it. Email. And then you're going to say which on the list that you want to add it, you want to send it to. So you have 3 different lists. 2 of these came just by installing MailPoet.
Right. Yeah, we could stick with general. That's fine.
Okay. And I'm going to click on that. All right. Of course, you could send it to as many lists as you want. Depends on the nature of the email. Okay. Now, here's your email builder. Okay. So each one of these, I just clicked on a section. Each one of these are different sections. Okay. I'm just clicking on them. And you could edit the content. You could add images. You could add social icons. There's, all kinds of stuff over here. Do not take the stuff out over here. Okay. I don't even think they.
What stuff?
Unsubscribe. Footer? Exactly. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, there's different, I don't even think they let you take it out, which is good. They shouldn't. So it works just like an editor. I mean, let's say you click down over here, you've got your little controls over here, what you want. If you don't want a section, you can just click out and say, I don't want that section. But if you want to add different things, see this over here on the right-hand side? You've got, let's say you want to add another section. Or you want to, here we go. Okay. So now I just added, I could add content right over here. And I could drag these sections around. I think I can. I'm not 100% sure. I guess you can.
Is that section 1 that you're working in right now, or did you delete it?
I removed it and I just put in another. I removed section 1 and I just put in some more. But if I just click anywhere in that area, okay, you'll see that you've got, the controls over here. And you've got these options over here too. Like if you want to add content or you want to add, even if you want to add, this is kind of cool. All right. This is very useful for you. If you wanted to add, this is very good. So I'm just going to drag this in here. This is all drag and drop, pretty much drag and drop stuff. And you wanted to say, hey, I just finished writing about something. Okay.
Got it.
So you go over here and add that post. And now that post appears in your email, okay? And it clicks to read more. When somebody gets the email, they'll just click on read more, and they can go to your site and read more. Now that's a very good use for this plugin. All right, that's a very good. That's one of the core features of the plugin. It's not the only thing it does, but that's a pretty good use of it.
Yeah, no, it's very good use.
Yeah. So I'm going to click. I'm just going to kill this because let's say I decide I don't want this anymore.
Yeah. Now this was in newsletters, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Or in settings.
Right over here, newsletter.
Newsletters.
Yeah. And you also can put in images. I'm not going to do it, but you can put your images in here, then drag them in here. Okay. Styles and basically deals with colors. I would sort of leave it as is, or you could you do whatever you want. Okay. Theme.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to get too crazy. It's not about the graphic designer being, a writer. So
exactly. So just leave that stuff alone. You can experiment with it, but it's not critical to sending out it to get going here. Now you can send a test. Let's send a test, okay?
Oh, okay, cool.
So you're going to get the test.
Okay, let me get on over there.
All right. And let's.
Yep, let me just get on over there. I'm leaving you for a minute. Hang on.
All right. Man, is this thing slow today or what? God.
Okay, I'm just now in my emails. Hang on a second.
Well, it hasn't even been sent yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez. I mean, this is incredibly slow.
Okay, I'll just I'll leave my window open.
Right. Now it should have got. It should be on its way.
Okay.
Your email.
Let me go back over there.
Preview has been sent to your email address. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if you get it. If you don't get it, there's something wrong with email here.
Yeah.
Because I was able to test this stuff out before and it worked. Not on your website, but on one of my things. So I don't know what's going on.
Well, let's go back and check the email address. We just put it in. It's just right 721, so there should be no issues.
I agree.
Okay. Going back over there. There's nothing here.
You know, I'm wondering.
I'm opening it again in a different tab and just see maybe. Yeah, no, nothing here.
Okay. Let's try this again, but this time I'm going to go over here to your settings, and I'm wondering if there's a conflict over here. General. You have a master email address that this might be. Can you access? I'm just curious if. I don't know what this is. Okay, can you check this email address to see if you got anything to that email address?
That's my Bluehost, and it's supposed to be automatically bounced.
Well, I'm going to put in this email address. I don't know if this is going to work, if that's going to make a difference, but I'm going to try it.
Yeah, and at Inspire Caregivers is my Bluehost.
I'm going to try that and see if that's going to. That could have.
I'm going to go back on my website and just check what my contact email is because I'm pretty sure that that's what it is.
All right. Okay, so now I just changed that, and I'm going to go to send another test.
I'm just going to go back in my site. I want to see what my contact information is. I'm pretty sure that that's the we did all this already. I'm going to check my contact page.
Well, oh, test email. Hold on a second. Test email. And this time I'm going to, and let's do another test for you.
I didn't get anything. I don't know if you're sending anything, but I didn't get anything.
I'm trying to send another test of the email.
You know, I'm on the site now, and suddenly my pictures are screwed up again.
I changed everything. Is what do you mean? Your pictures are screwed up? I,
If you go to contact Ann, it says my picture black and white.
okay. All right. Check to see if you got an email address at just right. Okay.
Okay, I'm checking now. I'm going in.
All right.
No, there's nothing there.
Well, let's wait okay. All right. And let's go back to general. Well, let's change that email address back to Ann. I have no idea why you're not getting email. All right. And what was the ad? It was Ann. Here we go.
It was Ann at Inspire Caregivers.
Oops. Okay. Now, did you get anything to just right?
I will check again. Hold on.
All right.
Go back here. No, nothing here. There's nothing here, and there's nothing in my other business account.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why this should be a problem.
When we first went in here, there were 2 email addresses in there.
Yeah.
So the first one
was irrelevant. It was info at Inspire Caregivers, and I don't think that's the problem. No, we don't have to worry about that. Hold on a second here. Basic. Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. Well, this is irrelevant. I mean, you can put your name in there. Yeah, that's what it means. Okay, this is okay. This is not causing the problem.
When we first started, what email address was in there?
It was this email address, and this one was info at. You could do this. Okay, this isn't going to change anything. Okay, it's not going to fix anything. I'm going to try it.
Here's my question. When we took out info at
right, we took it out.
I don't remember. Yeah, do we need to put that back? That's my question.
No.
Oh.
That email doesn't exist. It's irrelevant. So.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a placeholder. Okay, so.
Got it. Yeah, I'm grasping at straws here.
Well, let's see. Um, let me just check one more time. And if it doesn't work, then I'll have to poke around and see if I can fix it.
Yeah, I'm Googling it right now, and it comes up like at least a million people have asked this question, so let's see.
But what do they have? What do you got?
I'm pulling it up right now.
All right. Meanwhile, let me test something out here. And MailPoets got a pretty good support, very good support actually.
Yeah, it's got some stuff here.
It's
If
like
you're
what?
using
Go ahead.
if you are using Gmail to send your newsletters, which we do not recommend,
Ah,
sending with Gmail doesn't work. What to do?
ah, good point. Very good point. But you did use your domain, and it didn't work, right? You checked it.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
yeah.
what. Let's check. Let's check it if I put my email address in there because I don't use Gmail. Okay.
Okay.
Because I think that's a very good point. Now, Anne, why did they say using Gmail is no good?
I didn't click on the rest of it. It says I Googled MailPoet. My emails are not being sent, and
Perfect.
I got my newsletters are not being sent. Does your current sending method work? If you are using PHP or SendMail,
Right.
go to Settings, Send with Tab, and then it says try this, and it's got a link.
Okay.
Um, then after that, if you are using Gmail, which we do not recommend, sending with Gmail doesn't work. What to do? There's a link.
Oh,
And if this is the case, we suggest you use an SMTP provider. Read why here.
okay. All right. That's getting more. I mean, there is a solution, which is to use your domain. For example, I don't have to test this out because I know it's going to work. If I put my email address, which doesn't use Gmail, it works.
Oh,
All
so
right.
this particular plugin is a picky son of a bee.
Well, no, I wouldn't call it that at all. I wouldn't say that at all. I would say that Gmail has probably, this has nothing to do with the plugin. It has everything to do with the way Gmail operates.
Are
And
they trying to block too
correct.
much
There you
spam?
go.
And
That's exactly the point. Correct.
okay,
And
okay,
yeah, that's exactly right, which is good for them, okay? But it presents an issue for you if you're using Gmail.
okay.
So,
So can we go back and put in? I don't even know at this point the correct email address to
well,
have that. Oh, they're both forwarded to Gmail. Oh, okay.
forwarding it, you got to do this away from Gmail, okay? Because you can't go near Gmail
Well,
thing.
here's my question.
Right.
I can't remember. I'm a little confused right now. I can't remember the name of my Bluehost Gmail. I believe it was Ann at Inspire Caregivers and Ann at Inspire
Right.
Content. Those, when I get messages from my website, they are sent there and then bounced over to Gmail. So
Uh-huh.
they
Okay.
might be in Bluehost.
Here, yeah, I understand. See, what happens is I get it so that if somebody writes to you at your inspirecaregivers.com address, it gets sent over to Gmail,
Hmm.
okay? Which
Yes.
which means that using that address isn't going to help because it's just still going to Gmail. Okay, it's just forwarding it onto Gmail, so that's still a problem. That
Okay. Now my question is, can I just, can I check in my
yes,
Bluehost
yes. The answer is
inbox?
yeah. You
Okay.
you can do it right now. Go and log into Bluehost.
Let me see if I even have because I don't have the password handy, and I'm not going to look for it now. But let me see if it's auto. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if it's automatically saved.
You got it.
Hang on.
You're onto the right track.
Sometimes I save these passwords on my computer, and I might be able to jump into my inbox.
Always save your password somewhere.
Well,
Not,
I do have them written down
all
somewhere,
right,
but I'm not gonna look for that now. It's loading up. I'm just gonna
all right.
wait for it to come up.
Because you can go into your Bluehost account. I'm going to do it too, just to take a look. Well, not your account, but I mean, I could go into your account. But,
I'm getting it to the homepage now, and then I'm gonna try to log in. I'm
all
just
right.
waiting on the computer.
All right.
Okay,
You can
let's
log
see.
into mine.
I'm going to submit, and then I'm going to check my inbox.
Please call the number provided as soon as possible.
Stop.
You will be guided for the removal of the adware spyware virus on your computer.
No.
Seeing
relax.
these pop-ups means that you have a virus installed.
Ridiculous. It's a.
I'm just waiting for the computer to come up. It's
What you
loading
got
up
there
right
was a
now.
spoof. Okay, well, that was a spoof.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to look in my email now. Now it would be an email manager. Is that?
I'm looking myself, so I forget, but it's definitely there.
Let's see, email manager. Let's see if I got any. I'm looking for my inbox. Believe it or not.
Oh shoot! What's your username and password? It's just.
I don't know. I don't know the password.
I'll give it to you. Okay.
Let's see here. I'm here. I'm just trying to find out where my inbox is. That's all.
Well,
Cart, help, log out, add-ons, account domains, email. Here we go. Let's see. Email.
you know what? Let me look at your computer. Okay, give me a. Let me. All right.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna flip over. I'm gonna give you control. A dangerous thought, right?
Uh-oh. Watch out, world.
Yeah. So hold on. Let me. Hold on a second. And make presenter. You're gonna be.
Why would it be so difficult to find the inbox? It's ridiculous.
Well, okay. You sound like me talking. All right. You should have gotten a little message to make yourself the presenter.
I just got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellence. Okay. Go ahead and click on that.
What am I clicking here? Not the X. What am I clicking? You have been made the presenter. Please close confidential windows. When ready, show my screen.
Correct.
Where is show my screen? What am I clicking on? Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. Waiting.
Boy, no kidding.
Jeez Louise. All I want to do is find my.
Here we go. Okay, I can see it now. All right. So now you want to go into your C panel. Click on C panel. You're there. Okay, and where it says.
Oh, check webmail. It's not called email.
Okay,
No wonder I couldn't find it.
webmail is right. It's webmail.
What happened just now?
The page is loading. Okay, when the page loads, all right, now you see mail. Now, one of these buttons will be the right one to work.
Yeah, webmail right there. See
Yep,
it?
exactly right.
I wasn't looking for webmail. I was looking for email. Excuse me.
Okay, so, and now this is your email address. Okay, that's your username.
Yeah.
Password to log in. So click in. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I'm just waiting for it to
All right.
do its thing here.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, my computer doesn't like when I have too many.
All right. Now you get a choice of one of 3 different applications to use to see your email. I don't know one from the other. Okay, which one to use? I guess Horde is okay. I don't know. Is that it? Horde?
That doesn't make any sense. And why do I have to choose? I did this already. This is weird. I
Well,
want to read my emails. For God's sakes. Ah, there we go.
okay. Now,
Oh, so you know what? Here's all my updates too. That's weird. Why didn't they get bounced over?
because that's a good. Probably for the same reason. Okay. I see. What I would do. Do you use anything besides Gmail for your email?
No, I don't. I never. Yeah, never bothered.
All right. That's not my. I would do it the other way around. I would use what kind of do you use a Mac?
No, I don't. I have a Windows.
Okay.
But I'm looking at these emails. The last one I got was from April, so there's nothing here that's. Oh, they go down. I see. All right, let me go down. That's different. That's different for me. October. Let's go to the next page. So in this particular instance, the ones on the bottom are the newest. Is that how this works?
Yes. I mean, I can't. Is that the dates on the bottom?
Yeah, that's weird because in Gmail it's the other way. Okay.
You can reverse
All right.
sorting order.
So yeah, that's it. There's nothing here from today. Today's the 25th. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, there's nothing here
What's
from
the
today.
latest date? What's the most current date you have from November?
The 24th.
24th, huh? And it shows, and it was Ann at inspirecaregivers.com, correct?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
That's so weird that it goes backwards like that. It's confusing my brain.
Well, what happens is the email goes from here to Gmail, as you said, right?
Yes.
But do you see any emails? I'm just curious, let me just send you an email right now, okay, to this account.
Okay.
We'll test it out. Here it is. I want to make sure I have the correct email address. Okay. All right, I'm going to send it.
And you're sending it to Ann at Inspire?
I sure am.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. All right. You tell me. Oh, shoot. Now it doesn't. Oh, there's a problem with the Bluehost server right now.
Oh.
That is your problem.
So it's not anything I need to do or you need to do. It's just their server.
I wouldn't say that quite that fast because.
Yeah, because we just Googled and MailPoet just finished telling us don't use Gmail, which doesn't work for me in my situation.
But I wasn't talking about Gmail. I'm talking about Bluehost. And
my point is that, if Bluehost has their server down, then there's really, that's on them. But we're still left with, even if they get their Bluehost server up and running,
I don't know
with the issue.
And I don't know if the server's down.
Gmail doesn't work. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if their server is down. I'm suspicious, but I don't know that as a fact. The connection to mail.joy.com. Select. I think there is something wrong, but I can't tell you with certainty that there is. That this email should have been sent, and it's not getting it passed out of my computer.
What is it saying so that I can call them and tell them?
It says, cannot send message using the server Bluehost, okay? The connection to mail.joyofcode.com on port 26 failed. I'm going to try again.
Cannot send? Okay.
And I'm also not getting emails either. Try sending me an email. I should get it, but do me a favor and try sending me an email.
Okay.
It's not impossible that we're having email problems while we're doing this. They have nothing to do with MailPoet. That is possible. I don't think.
Okay. Now let's see here. I've got refresh, apply, search, empty, filter, move, copy, messages to. Okay, I'm going to send you a message.
All right.
What happened? Create mailbox. This is just so weird.
And hold on. Now I was able to send you the message. It did finally go. A test message, which you should get. Right.
It's refreshing. Okay.
Right.
So I'm here in the inbox, and we got November 24th.
Update.
Let's do inbox again. Let's see.
Updated contact info. Okay, who cares about that? And my email, something is not right. I mean, that should show up. We got to resolve that problem first, okay? That has got to get resolved on Bluehost. Because if I send to inspirecaregivers.com, that has got to show up on their server. Now, here's another thing we can try too, Ann. When you logged into the webmail and you had 3 choices?
On Bluehost?
Yeah. let's try a different application instead of Horde. Try something else. Can you try something else?
Okay.
Yeah. You
I
never
gotta go back
know.
there.
Yeah. You may have to log out and log. Yeah, you definitely have to log. I think you have to log out and log back in of the email.
Okay. I'm in. Okay, I have the choices of round cube or squirrel. Let's try. Want to try round cube?
Yeah.
Okay. Read email using round cube. Let's give that a shot.
Right.
Okay. Now, I'm
My
at my inbox.
yeah. My email has to get to you. Otherwise, there's something on their end that's screwy.
Okay, let me just see. Now they do it differently. They do from the back on the bottom to the newest on top. So let's take a
Well,
look.
you can click on it. The top, like where it says at the top where it says date, and that should resort. Maybe I'm not. I'm just guessing here. If you click on the word date.
I'm just going to click on inbox. Well, there's
Okay.
draft, sent, junk, and trash. Blah, 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 blah. Mark, compose, refresh. There's no date
Well,
here.
inbox. You're good.
Oh,
You're in
there
the
we go.
right place.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right. So doing that just reversed it on me again. So I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom.
No. You don't have to do that. Just click on the word date at the head
All
of.
right.
There you go.
There we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Test. I just got it. I
It's
just
there.
got it.
Okay. It came. That's funny. The other application didn't show that.
Mm-hmm. It just came just this second.
Did any other things come in? Let me see.
No. There's some junk mail. 11:15.
Day.
Nothing from today.
Yeah. Other than that one, right?
Yeah. You want to try squirrel mail or do you
No.
want to?
No.
Okay.
No. I don't want. Laura,
I
try.
just I have a question for you. Did you sent me an email, like a contact me email? Is that what you did?
Yeah, I just sent you an email. I didn't use MailPoet. I just sent you an email.
Oh, from Bud at Joy of WordPress. You sent it directly to Ann at Inspire Caregivers.
That's right.
Okay.
Just
I didn't know if it was because I would be curious to know if I could contact myself through the contact form. I just want to make sure that nothing's broken at that point, you know?
yeah. You could try that other application, Squirrel.
Okay, let me get back there.
Yeah,
Hang on.
it didn't make a difference, but it did make a difference between the first two.
Okay, let's try Squirrel.
All right.
Read mail using Squirrel.
Okay. Now, why they have three, I don't know. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. One should be enough.
I'm just waiting for it to load up. Oh, there you are.
Okay, but nothing else.
No, I'm gonna go here real quick and just put contact Ann and just see if something comes in. Because now I'm worried about my website.
Uh-huh.
You don't. This is like mystery. You don't know these things until.
Well, that shouldn't change it.
I just want to just double check. Okay, that's it. Submit. I just want to make sure. I'm just curious to see if it. Okay. Anyhow, that's done. So.
I want to do one more MailPoet test using your inspirecaregivers.com address. I don't know why that doesn't show up. We take out Gmail.
Okay, can you switch me back so that I can see?
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So now what I want to do is, let's see. I'm going to go over to MailPoet and I'm going to take a look at, just check the settings. And I'm going to take out all of the references to Just Right.
Yeah.
And to Ann, oops, Ann.
Okay, while you're doing that, just for an FYI, I sent myself an email.
Yeah.
And I didn't receive it.
Well, I'll have to look at that. We didn't touch that. Let me see that. Man. Okay, and forms. We know about the forms. New forms. Does anything to do with email addresses? I just want to make sure. Forms don't have anything to do with email addresses. Correct. I want to go now to newsletters. And test email. That's where we are. My review. Let's see. Oh, save changes. Okay, that could have been a problem. All right. What? Okay. Wait a minute. Give me a second here. Oh. All right. I'm testing, seeing if you're going to get this test email.
Okay.
To your webmail. Okay.
Still sending, huh?
Yeah.
Now this was the original email that was in there when we first started out, Ann@inspirecaregivers.com.
No, the original was just right. Okay.
Oh, let me go check.
All right. Well, all right. Let's give it more than 30. You know, it shouldn't take too long, of course.
Okay. Not much happening here. Yep, not much happening.
I don't know.
Oh, there you are. Okay, I lost you for a second. There we go.
You refresh the browser?
I'll do it again.
Okay.
Just waiting. Yeah, no, nothing there.
Okay. Whoa. This is crazy. All right. Jeez.
I'm refreshing the browser on both.
All right. Okay, it's not going to go. There's a mistake, so it's not going to come in yet.
Now, let me ask you something. Why does that say info at Inspire Caregivers and the other one say Ann at Inspire Caregivers?
Because it's something that it's something that MailPoet did.
Right. Well, I'm thinking just maybe that it's necessary. Info at Inspire Caregivers was a necessary something that it needs. I don't know.
Info at inspirecaregivers.com is a placeholder. It doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean,
There's nothing to say. It doesn't exist. All right. Let's try. Let's try this now. Okay. I'm going to send out. This is not a test. This would be a real email. Okay. So let's see if we get anything now. Now, according to this, oh, geez.
don't wait and send right now.
I'm going to do that. Okay. Let's just see if we get it. This is not a test. This is the real email. Okay. And it was sent to me. Okay. Which makes sense because I'm subscribed to the list. Okay. Bud and Joy of Code.com. Let's just take a look.
Oh, there it is. Next step. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay.
Wow, boy. This is crazy. No, it's not here. And it's not here. Where is this thing getting stuck? It's not even. Okay, now I want to just see something. Okay, test. 1 out of 1 sent. Okay. But it didn't come in 1 out of 1. Hold on a second. Open, clicks, unserved. Well, geez. All right. Now, according to this, it was sent. Okay. But that's not good enough, obviously. Let me see.
Sent to who? Because I'm lost now.
Sent to me.
Okay. From Ann at InspireCaregivers.com.
Yes. Correct.
To Bud. Okay.
That's right.
Okay. Now you're going to go and check and see.
Yeah, it's not there. I don't know.
All right, so let me ask you this question. Should I just get on the phone with Bluehost and ask them?
Not yet. You know, that's a fair question and a good one, but I need to do, I'll do a little poking around. Let me do this. I can't do this now, okay? But I can what I can do is do a little research, a little poking around, and seeing if I could figure it out. And if it can't be figured out, then maybe we can both call Bluehost, okay? I don't mind.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, this obviously is an important part of the whole thing, and it's got to work. And I don't know why the email from this plugin isn't being sent to your InspireCaregivers.com address when you do get email to it.
Well, Yeah, because now I even took the time and trouble just to go on my site and send a contact me, and I didn't get that either.
Well, let's just take a look at that.
You send one. Go to my contact me and send me an email and see
I don't.
what happens. Because then that would kind of discern that it's a Bluehost issue, right, or a plugin issue.
Not necessarily.
No?
No, you have to. It's an issue of something. Okay, that's for sure.
Well, we've had issues before with this theme and plugins and
Well,
installing plugins.
this is not a theme.
So,
This is definitely not a theme issue. I mean, I can't.
okay.
Don't blame this one on the theme. All right, now
Okay.
your form. Which one is it? Is it the contact form 1 or contact form? Do you remember?
Just go on the site and do it directly from the site. I don't remember.
Before I do that, I don't want to waste
Mhm.
time doing that. Only to have not checked the here first. Okay, so I think it's. I don't know which one.
Oh, it's one. It's number one. Number one.
Okay, it makes sense. All right. I just want to check.
Well, what are you checking for?
Email addresses.
Okay.
All right. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Now, here's where emails have been going to.
Okay.
Have you been getting emails to this address?
I got one not too long ago. I think you can see it in the Bluehost.
All right. That's good enough. You've gotten one there. That's all that matters. And do you get? Let me see.
See here.
And when somebody,
I got one on November 15th, so it's not that long ago. So
right.
yeah.
Okay. And when you get
Well, actually, it wasn't an email from a person. It was a moderation. Somebody left a comment, but I got an email.
All right. And do you also? You don't get an email. So all your well, you're getting. Hold on a second here. Just give me a second here.
You know what's funny too is we don't know how long I have not been receiving emails.
That's true. Now this is an email that you're looking at here. This goes to the recipient. Okay, whoever filled out the form. So you're saying you're not getting anything right now, and this one is supposed to go to you, but it's not filled out, so you're not going to get this. Okay, this one, if this was filled out correctly, then it would go to you. That says somebody filled out the form, fill out the contact form. So this should be done. I don't. This has.
This is weird because we did this already.
Well,
you specifically went through mail 1 and mail 2 and all that other stuff.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I don't know. I certainly I didn't touch the stuff. Okay, so we go over here. And I'm going to put this in here, over here. Okay, and subject. Yeah. So, no.
Scheduling the personal Have It Your Way website. Why is that in there?
It's because it's my computer. It has nothing to do with your website.
I was going to say.
Right.
Like, what? Got it.
And nothing to do with your computer.
I thought you were online. I was like, what?
I am on your website. What we just saw has nothing to do with your website. Okay. Hold on. Okay. And you would get a message that would tell them. Okay. All right. I don't think we did this. All right. Now I'm going to try it.
So what are you doing now? You're sending.
I'm going to send.
Yourself?
Yep. I'm going to do 2 tests, and then I'm going to have to call it a day. And one is a message to me. I'm going to do 2 messages, okay, through your contact form. One is going to be right now the way it is, okay? So where do we go for that? Contact page. What did I miss? Here it is, right? Leave a reply? No.
No, go. Where are you trying to go? Contact Ann?
Yeah.
All right, just go back up and click on. I don't think you clicked on Contact Ann.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, there you go.
All right. I'm going to do 2 tests. One is going to be.
Okay, now scroll down. If you scroll down, it'll be there.
Oh, there.
Scroll down.
And I'm going to do first name. Now this is that's not what I want to do. I definitely don't want to do that. I want to do it over here.
Yes, that's correct.
I'm wondering if there's a conflict between these 2 plugins. I doubt it. I
was just going to say that. You just took the words right out of my mouth.
These plugins are too big. They're too well known. There can't be a conflict here. Okay, could be, but I doubt it. That's why I want to test it without the.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if this comes through. I have both of my accounts open, and I'm just curious to see if it comes through.
Right, and I'm not getting email at all. Okay, so that's I really don't want to panic yet at all. Well, I don't panic. Panic is not what I do. Yeah, I haven't gotten.
See if it sends. Go back. I don't know if it's still sending. I think it's still sending.
Yeah, it is. But I haven't gotten email of any kind.
There you go.
All right. So that's one test. Okay, and let's just do another test. This time I'm going to disable the plugin. Okay, the MailPoets.
That would be so interesting to see. That would be so interesting.
Yeah, but I don't really. It's something to rule in or out. I agree with that. But I can't imagine that there are conflict. These 2 plugins are humongous. Well known, and that conflict, I just don't see that existing. Okay, but I do want to take it out. So MailPoet deactivate. All right, and let's try. And there is something to note here. I haven't gotten email at all this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm looking at mine too. I haven't gotten anything.
So, and we both use Bluehost Server, okay? Mail server, we both do, okay? Mm-hmm. So that could mean something's going on here. So it's too early to start doing more work on it at this point.
Well, hang on. You didn't. What do you call it?
I haven't tested it.
You didn't deactivate it fully. You didn't hit deactivate.
Hold on a second. It's deactivated.
Oh, okay, good. There we go. Perfect.
All right, so now let's just try. Yeah, it's very strange. I haven't been getting email through all of this. I got a little bit at the beginning, and that was it. All right, now let's go back here. I think I can just try this. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go check in my other one, too. Here, hang on. While you're doing that. Yeah, nothing in either one. Okay.
All right, let's just try one more test. All right, it's so weird because, if other email was coming in, then I'd say like, but nothing's coming in.
Okay, so now this is an email you're sending by deactivating the plugin. I got it.
Yeah, I just deactivated. Right. You should, and we've gone about as far as we could go right now. I think what we have to do is just see if this stuff gets cleared up by Bluehost. All right. If it doesn't, on Friday I will have a look and see if I can figure out. If it isn't, like if I don't suspect that it's a Bluehost issue, then I'm going to look at MailPoet stuff, documentation, and see if it can be fixed that way. If that can't be fixed, then you and I should call Bluehost together and see if we can get it done that way. Okay?
Got it.
And if that doesn't work, well, one way or the other, it'll work. Okay? I mean, it just does.
Right. You know what? Here's the thing. Listen, Bud. Listen to me for a minute. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I'm so I'm numb right now because it was just a simple let's get a pop-up email going, attach a report to it, and, I'm going to send this thank you card for caregivers out tonight. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and now I can't do that, and my heart is in my throat right now.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but everybody thinks that everything is really simple, and that's not necessarily so. And I'm not just talking about this plugin; I'm talking about anything. And that one just can't assume that everything is just going to be, it's just a little plugin and that's it. You can't just do that. I know people do it. You're not the only one. I do it too sometimes. But you just.
Well, but on that note, I don't agree only because there's people that have building blocks of WordPress.
I know.
WordPress on your own, and and I'm still sitting here, and I'm
Well,
just
how do
so
you know
sick
that
to my
they,
stomach.
excuse me, but how do you know that they haven't gone through issues?
I'm not saying that there are no issues, but I just don't, I just don't get any of this. The whole WordPress thing, I just don't get it. I mean,
Any system is, well, first of all, we don't even know if this is WordPress, right? You just said WordPress. Do we know that as a fact? No, we don't. We think, in fact, my suspicion is because I haven't gotten email, which has nothing to do with you, that there's
right,
something wrong with going on with Bluehost and their mail server. I mean, you haven't
got it.
either. So that's a logical place to start looking at. Let's don't just like look at things that aren't logical. Let's look at the logical places.
I
And
know we had talked about that before,
all right.
about it probably being Bluehost, and why don't we just, give them a shout? Yep, we had talked about that. Yep, yep, yep.
Well, I don't want to. I don't have time to call them right now. Okay. I mean,
No, neither do I. No, I'm supposed to be working right now.
okay. I mean, you're free to do whatever you want. I don't. I've run out of time on this. I just have to.
No, no, I can't. I'm just
Well,
expressing my,
you have
my
said several times
disappointment.
that this
You
is
know.
simple, and unfortunately, not everything is simple. It doesn't mean that you don't get to the point where everything works. Okay, but sometimes you have to work to get to that point.
Yeah. No, I'm just disappointed. I'm expressing
All right.
my
Okay.
disappointment,
I appreciate that.
frustration. Because it's if it was just a Monday or a Wednesday, I wouldn't care. But I just really, I had a good feeling about it. I thought that, okay, we're gonna just, get this
I
this
did too,
public.
quite frankly, because it worked for me. But when I was doing it, my email was working. Now my email is
Yeah.
okay. Although I just did get 2 emails. Okay, so let's just take a look at that. All right. So there's nothing there. All right. Well, at least the emails start working, and maybe there's a backlog of email. We'll see that. We'll see some stuff coming in. If you get something from things that we've already done, let me know. I'm sure.
You know what I'm thinking also? It could be something as simple as it's a holiday.
Yeah. Okay. All
You
right.
know,
Well, hang in there.
servers are crazy. But okay, so how do you want to leave it? How do you want to go forward, bud?
On Friday, I will look. If this isn't resolved, I will look at MailPoets documentation and see if
Oh,
there's
okay.
something that I can't do to fix it. Uh,
Yeah.
and if it isn't that, then I suggest that the two of us call Bluehost.
Awesome, awesome. And now I want to make sure that I understand what was supposed to happen today was the MailPoet was going to get the plugin was going to get added,
Which
and then you were going to do all the preliminary, and then we were
I
going to
did.
add the pop-in later on
I
because you
did.
can't do the
No,
pop-in
right.
without
That's right.
addresses.
No, I
Okay.
didn't say I was going to do the pop-in later on. It requires customized programming, and I didn't say I was going to do that. What I did do is what
Okay, well, I just hang on. I just want to be clear because if you go back and read my emails, it's specific to the
well,
pop-up plugin, specific. So I just want to make sure that we address all of the issue. And I'm so grateful that you took all this
and,
time
and
and
I understand that, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, and I'm sorry to tell you, I will do that, but you're going to have to pay for that because I spent a lot of time, as you know, working with you
yes,
on
and
this.
I totally get
I
that.
appreciate it.
I totally
But
get that.
I
But
am
here's the
not
thing.
going to.
I
I do
want to stick.
not do. Excuse me. Let me finish this, please. This is very important. I don't do customized work for $60 webinar. That usually goes about an hour. This one is 2 hours, and most of ours are 2 hours. And I'm not complaining about it, but I think you need to take that into consideration. Okay.
Okay, I'm not. I just want to. I want to be clear, and I'm going to speak now. I'm going to request that you listen to me and not talk over me. My request is that my original request in writing that I paid for be addressed,
I
and then
did.
if you want to get paid, and additionally for the time that you spent doing the emails, then I will pay you for that. But that's
Okay. Go ahead. I don't want to talk over you. Go ahead.
yeah, that's my request. Is that the original email that I sent out specifically requesting a pop-up be addressed, and then if you want to get paid additionally for this time that you spent now and whatever time
No,
you're going to
I
spend in the future,
don't.
we could do that.
No, I'm not. I don't want to be paid additionally for what I did today or anything like. But the point is that I guess what you didn't understand from my services, I don't do development work unless I get paid for that. And I've done quite a bit of that kind of stuff for you, or at least setting up stuff. My work for the webinars is demonstration and setup, and that's what I do. Okay, but
Right, but
I
here's my
don't
question.
customize.
Here's my question.
Go ahead.
Here's my question.
Mhm.
When I had written to you and specifically told you that I wanted either pop-up 1, 2, or 3, communication should have been sent back to me saying that's additional cost. It's a different cost. It's not what I do, it's custom work. That wasn't
I'll
addressed.
tell you why I didn't address it. Because when you sent me, when I said, why don't we use MailPoet newsletters for the plugin, you said that was a great idea.
Yes.
Okay.
My understanding was that it was for a pop-up.
Well, it wasn't.
Because I had asked,
And
one
by
of the
the
things
way,
that I requested,
I also
one of the things that I had requested you to do was to help me to research a pop-up plugin, and you sent me MailPoet, and I'm taking you at your word that this is a valid, good, usable,
well,
suggested pop-up.
right.
Because
Well,
I don't know. That's why I'm hiring you, because I don't know.
this is a very good plugin. 4 million people wouldn't be using it instead of like 3,000 people.
Right, so I'm taking you at your recommendation, saying, yes, it looks lovely, let's do it. This is a good pop-up plugin for me to get a pop-up. That's all I'm
Pop-up is
saying.
the least of your problems right at this point. Okay.
Yeah, no, I know, and I get that, and I totally get that. So how do you want to move forward? Just let me know.
I said it, I'm not going to repeat it. I just said it. I said it twice already. I said I will look at no charge. Okay, I'm going to look at the MailPoet documentation and see if we can get it to work. All right. Hopefully, before that even happens on Friday, that we'll find out that this was an issue on Bluehost. I still think it's an issue on Bluehost, so I don't even know. On the Bluehost mail server. If it isn't, I'm going to, as I said, look on Friday, look at the MailPoet documentation.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can't figure out or get it to work, all right, test it and get it, make some adjustments, get it to work, then I suggest
Mm-hmm.
both call Bluehost and talk to them. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm
Do you
not saying,
want
by the way,
do you want
I'm
to
not
pick a specific time to have this conversation with Bluehost? How do you want to? What's the next step?
all right. Well, I can't call Bluehost on Friday. I have a pretty busy day on Friday, but I can
Well, my question is, what do you want me to do next? Like, what
nothing.
is it
Oh,
that I?
nothing. Okay, there's nothing for you to do. Other than if you see that any email has come through from what we tested out today, let me know. That's possible. Okay, the email could be backed up in a queue and then sent out later, and that does happen. And let me know if you got any. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll just wait to hear from you then.
Yes, you will.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right, bud.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.